So our snow is melting. We're at the last little bit of having some fun, but that doesn't mean we can't have some more fun with the crawler. It's been a while since Abby and I have driven a crawler in the snow, and you guys might be scratching your head saying, with all the crawlers you have, really, you want to jump back in front of the camera with this one? I wanted to give it one last chance because this thing, I think everybody's having the same issues. Yeah, there's not a lot of clearance on it.
Well, the body hangs down lower than the chassis, and look at the bumpers.
And even when you take
terrible.
even when you take the body off, which we did in our very tame crawling video, it still got hung up all the time.
Yeah.
It's just so big and stuff. But it's cool what they're doing. I think they're trying to make modifications on it and make it a better vehicle. But I really wanted to jump in front of the camera to address a couple people. Actually,
the trolls out there, the know-it-alls.
So if you watched our video and then watched a guy's channel named Schmervin
and then if you paid attention to our video, look, and saw something that's missing, we don't
have locking diffs on ours.
Ours is not that version, you guys.
There's two different versions. So before you open your stupid mouth, don't do it. Just think. I'm sorry, but there's so many people out there that think they know a million. Just because I smile when I say things, you think you're smarter than me or something, and I hate that. Stop. If you're a nasty, negative person, go watch other people's channels where you're welcome.
Or you're a know-it-all, fact check. Fact check first before you leave your comment.
Jeez. So we're just gonna do what we do.
And we're gonna show that our version still sucks.
And actually,
probably.
I think the diffs are pretty much permanently locked on ours. They seem to be locked. Because if I try to hold one wheel and see, I can't, they're locked. Okay, there's no, that's throttle. So the one that comes like this, they're just permanently locked. There's different channels and stuff, but there's not locking and unlocking diffs.
Now your hand is going to freeze.
It's okay. So we're just going to drive it. This is like a trailing vehicle. It's definitely not a crawler. We're just going to drive it for a little bit.
It says trail crawler right on the box.
Yeah, I know. It's a giant vehicle. We're probably not going to keep it much longer than this video.
Nope. It's taking up too much space.
I could get two good crawlers for this one in the same space.
You're going to make me fall. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm ready. Oh, listen to those bumpers and the body.
See, and like the tires are kind of hard. Like for a crawler to not be able to hit that amount of snow and get past it, it's got issues. This vehicle, I mean, guys, you know, normally we let these stupid haters just roll off our backs, but we released our video and like a day later Schmervin Schmalvet did his, and everybody was like, you're stupid, you're wrong, you don't know what you're doing. And that just, when you have hundreds of people do that because they think they know something, it really rubs me the wrong way. And I know those people probably aren't even going to watch this video, but it just because I say things with a complete sentence before I cut my video and I smile when I say them doesn't mean I know less than you. It just...
And this also doesn't mean we're disrespecting any other YouTuber. We're just saying, you guys, do research before you leave your comments. Yeah. Even though they look the same, they're not.
Yeah, so there's actually, let me show you what I'm talking about. So the controller, if you really look, there's two knobs up top on the one that has locking and unlocking diffs.
And there's wires.
You turn that knob, and then there's also additional wires under here that go to the front and the rear. And then the pumpkins actually look a little different on the ones that have locking diffs too, and unlocking. So just take a deep breath. Ground vehicle people.
Remember, it's just a hobby, you guys.
They're toys.
Don't be hateful. Don't be know-it-alls. Be nice.
And I would say 99% of our regular viewers are that way. This is just one of those rare moments where Abby and I just had to address the there, that was actually pretty good. Check that out. That was fun. We'll do that again. This is one of the loudest trucks in the world too. Right here.
Who wants to buy it? I'm ready to sell it.
We are not going to keep this one. It needs, now this would be a fun truck to modify. This would, if you put different tires, and I mean very different tires, a completely different body, change a few things on the chassis, add lights, it would be a pretty fun thing.
Well, from what we have found out, JLB is actually going to make modifications based on the feedback we've given them and other reviewers have given them.
Not very common. Like, it's not very common that a company will reach out to us and say, hey, these are the modifications that we're thinking about doing. What do you think? And they actually did that, which is crazy because that does not ever happen. But I think it was pretty clear the issues it's having. I mean, it's just barely able to do little putzing like that. You know, we can take a 24th scale axial and it can probably handle this. Don't take this video the wrong way either. It's nothing against the YouTubers out there, and I just don't want to say his actual name. You know who I'm talking about.
Hey, he does a great job, actually.
He's a huge channel. He grew way faster than us. A lot of respect for the growth of his channel, what he does for the hobby. It's the viewers, those viewers that think, well, that guy has a smile on his face. I'm going to try to ruin his day. You didn't. I'm actually showing you you're stupid. I don't like you, and I will block you. It's my channel. Go make a channel.
Dislike all you want.
Oh, I love the dislikes too. So this is a decent vehicle, but it's overpriced. I think it's like close to $300 or something, right? Isn't it in the $300
I'm
range?
just not impressed at all with it.
It's got a ton of issues.
It's too loud.
Listen to how loud it is.
I feel like we have to yell.
Yeah.
Look,
Look, it can't even handle that.
Yeah.
Oh, the tires are the worst. I think if it had better tires, you'd see a significant improvement. I guess this is going to be a really short video because there's no sense. You know what? I came out here. The reason I grabbed this truck was because I thought I'm gonna show it on just a trail, not an actual like crawling
hill
space
and bumpy. Yeah.
And maybe it'll be fun, but it's having issues here. And I also thought I want to address the locking diff thing because that was probably the most overwhelming amount of feedback we had. No one jumped in and was like, no, he's right. There's no giant knob on the top of the radio. There's no extra wires where it would, you know, control the locking diffs. Nobody. Normally you got an idiot in the comments and some good people come in and say, go away, idiot. But I felt like I just needed to say, hey, just make your own channel if you feel that strongly about it, and then you can tell everybody how wrong we are. And actually, you were wrong. That's all I have to say. I am wrong a lot, but
we usually fess up to it.
Always, yeah, always. And and especially a follow-up video, if there's something that's worth being followed up with, we'll address it. So anyway, this is still a major pass, unfortunately. I feel bad. I feel bad for any company that does the work to try to make something different because JLB did a wonderful job with their fast bashers. There's some of mine and Abby's favorite speed bashers that exist. We still have them. We keep them with our Armas and Traxxas stuff. So I applaud them for trying to make something different. It's just, this is a big giant fail. And good for them for trying to make modifications to improve it. If we see the improvements, we'll try to pick one up and show you on the channel. But this is just awful. Everything about it is really pretty bad.
I want to thank God for the trolls today, the negative people, because without the bad, there could not be good in the world.
Right. Yeah.
So thank you, God, for bad.
We know of.
So we can enjoy and be thankful for the good.
There is a lot of bad in the world, guys, but there is a lot of good too. And just know that this is a very rare video for us. It's been a follow-up for the vehicle, but also a follow-up for a lot of the viewers that we got from that. So very rare. Most of the time, it's all fun, all positivity. Very rarely do we address the negativity. So Abby has a very good point there. Without the bad, you can't have the good. And so with the good, I want to thank all of our Patreon supporters because you guys, unlike those nasty little trolls that live under the bridge there.
Yeah, they live right, can you see? That's their home right in there, right there.
Yeah, there's a bridge right there too.
That's too nice for the trolls. They get to live in there.
The mud hole. It wasn't that bad, really, truly. But funny more than anything.
Yes, very funny.
We thank our Patreon supporters because you guys, unlike those people, are just amazing. The best people in the world. You've got our backs always, and we thank you sincerely for that. If you want to see more of this vehicle, which was actually kind of a good video, really showing it
struggling.
Yeah, it was struggling a lot, but it's a better video than this, and it's really just talking about this vehicle. So if you've stumbled across our video and you wanted to learn more about this vehicle in particular, to see really truly what we're talking about, we go more in depth. We take the body off of this and drive it without the body to show you where it fails and stuff. Check that one out. We'll have that video popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.
Bye.